works is you guys are going to give me one true thing that happened, one lie that happened, and I have to guess which one is the truth and which one is the lie. So let's go. Just waiting for people to come on in. This is gonna be fun. What's up? How's everyone's night going? It's kind of late over here. It's like 12:23. So guys, give me one truth, one lie, and then I'll guess. I think it'll be fun. If you win, you get a prize. What's up? What's up? I'm playing one truth and one lie. If you give me one true thing that happened, one lie. Nice try, the real king. Nice try. What's up, unknown? How's it going? And what's up, Geo? How's it going? Welcome in, guys. I just started a few minutes ago. Did you? Now I'm kind of curious. I kind of want to see. I've seen that like on TikTok where people will go in and it will be like an old lady and she'll fall for it. They just have no idea. What's up, unknown? Yeah. How's your night going, guys? Not bad. Really? I was about to read it. I'm not even gonna lie. I was like a millisecond away from reading it, and then I caught myself. Hmm. Did they realize afterwards? Were they like, oh, crap, I just said it? You only got 5 wins. It's not bad though. I've never played Fortnite really. I've only played like once or twice, but I know a lot of people like it. Always read it in your head before you read it out loud. Yep. You gotta be careful. That's what I've been trying to do. I've had a couple people come in here saying like some pretty wild things. People just scroll through and they they say a bunch of weird stuff. One of them said it again. What? People are crazy for that. Yuvraj. Yeah, I agree. Thank you. Have a good night. I appreciate it. What's up, guys? Welcome to the live. What does that even mean? DK Kisher. I have no idea what that means. Bathrooms are for using. Oh. But I meant, give me like a scenario that, when I say give me one truth. Oh yeah, that's true. You stumped me there. I got you. What's up, the HL Mile? How's it going? Hey, you stumped me there. What's up, Isaiah? Welcome to the live. We're just hanging out. Oh, no comment. If that gives you your answer. Just be careful. Don't do anything weird with your animals. What's up, William? I'm a boy. I like YouTube, and I'm nice. Good for you. I like the confidence. What's up, each mile? I'm a boy. I would say that the truth is, for William, I would say the truth is that you definitely like YouTube. There's no doubt about that because you're on here. Isaiah, I like peanut butter. I would say the truth is that you are gay because you asked me that question. But I could be wrong. I got it. William. I forgot I was playing that game. So I was reading your comments out like I wasn't playing it. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the likes. You're a girl, 100%. Some people eat worms though. Like I've seen videos where people will eat bugs. They somehow they like it. I wonder how it tastes. I get really squeezy, really woozy with bugs and stuff like that. I got it. You guys should give me one that's a little bit more difficult. Give me one truth and one lie, but they have to both be sort of believable. Like something that you did. Like for example, I could say I met a celebrity. I met Lionel Messi or something like that. And then the other one would be I ran a marathon, a citywide marathon or something like that. And then one of them would be true. So they're both something that could happen, but I have to guess which one is more likely. You know what I mean? So try and give me one truth and one lie, but they have to be believable, both sort of believable. That way it's more fun. I think I'm gonna stay on for like another 20 minutes or so. Stay on a little longer. Hope everyone's nice, going good. Or whatever time it is where you are. It's 12:34 here. What time is it where everyone is at? I like putting. William, I'm gonna say. You like putting things in your mouth and chewing them. Because I would not like a hot pillow. I like my pillow cold. You got it. Nice. Welcome to the live, guys. Give me one truth and give me one lie, but they both have to be believable, and I have to guess which one is true. Like something that you did, someone who you met, a celebrity, or like a situation you've been in, something you've done. One true instance, and then one that's not true, and I have to guess. You see how good I am at figuring this out. It would be really cool if I could get a little bit more people in here. Oh wow. I didn't realize that you could create shorts through the live. Like you can just click this and then it'll clip certain parts of your live. which is pretty cool. I've been playing around with it. This is like my third time going live on here, maybe fourth. I went on a couple other times, but I'm still getting used to the live and everything. Yeah, we're playing One Truth, One Lie right now. If you're just joining the live, thank you for joining. Give me one true scenario and one fake scenario, and I'll guess. Brick Dong Long. I'm not gonna deny it. What's up, Barbie? How's it going? I'm pretty good. Just gone out here about 17 minutes ago. Time flies when you're doing this. It feels like I've only been on for like 2 minutes, but it's been almost 20 minutes, which is pretty crazy. Yeah. It's like I used to think, like, how do people do lives for, like some people will do lives, they'll go on for like 3 hours. And I always thought, how do people do that? And then when I started going live, I'm like, I get it. The time goes by really fast. It really does. Especially when you have people coming in, people filter through. I need to put lotion on. I have bad eczema, so my skin gets really dry. I usually put I have a Eucerin lotion I put on it. And then coconut oil works too, coconut oil. If you have eczema, if you have any sort of skin condition like that, try coconut oil. It really works. It helps inflammation too. I can show you the one I use. This is better than any lotion I've used before. Coconut oil. It helps with dry skin. That too. Yeah. So I haven't tried it for that, but I'm sure it would be. It's weird. I might put some on right now, actually. Let's take a little spoon, open it up. It's slippery. It's all liquidy. You see how liquidy it is? Liquidy. I don't think that's a real word. So it's got a lot of water in it. Yeah. So I just take a little bit, put it on my hand. And yeah. Shoot. Yeah, it works good. Put it on your face too. I think it helps with aging as well. That's what I've heard. If you have a really oily face though, don't put it on your face because it'll just make it all It'll give you acne. But I have a naturally dry face, so it actually works pretty well. Welcome to the live, guys. We're playing One Truth, One Lie. And I'm trying to guess I'm trying to guess the truth and the lie. The only thing about the coconut oil is that your hands get really greasy. So I'm gonna have to wipe them off. Fun times. Fun times. Oh no, I got it all over the place. Shit. Slippery. Welcome in, guys. Welcome to the live. Oh. Give me a truth and a lie, and I'll try to guess. Gets really itchy, my skin. I think people don't realize how annoying eczema really is. Used to think it was not like a big deal, but it's really irritating. Especially when it's really bad. I have severe eczema. It's caused by stress. Whenever I get stressed, it flares up. So you just try your best to mitigate it, you know? Thank you for the likes, I appreciate it. Welcome in. Say hi in the chat. Time to celebrate. On every nation. Have a good time. Feel your soul. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Hey, oh, hey. No. Yeah, yeah. Take him to church. Higher. Oh, yeah. I want to bring you higher. Come on now. Yeah. Name me one truth, one lie, and I'll guess. Make it believable. Put in a truth, put in a lie. Doesn't matter what it is. Could be something you did, um, an opinion you have, something like that. The best ones are if you give me a real thing that you did, and then give me another thing you did, like a scenario that never happened, and then I'll guess which one actually happened. You're not the first person to ask this. But what's up, Anthony? Hmm. Let's see if I can crack my fingers. What's up, Jade? I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing tonight? Hopefully good. We're hanging out. We've been on here for about 30 minutes so far, so I'm just chilling. What time is it where you guys are? If you're in the live, put your time in the chat. I'm curious. I'm curious what areas are watching this. It's 12:50 where I am, so it's almost 1 o'clock. It's getting a little bit late. It's 12:50. Yeah, it's 12:50 where I am too. Where's everyone from? I live in Massachusetts. But I'm curious where everyone's from. Cash, I'm reading yours right now. Hold on. Oh, you gave your answer away. Well, you should have gave me both, and then you should have had me guess. That's pretty funny. Is she really a man though? Like seriously, I don't think so. But thank you, Jade. I really don't actually think she is. I think we would have known by now. My mom says the same thing though. Thank you, Jade. I appreciate it. Appreciate the likes too. Yeah, I like going live because there's always a good amount of people that will come in through the vertical live stream. Chrissy. I'm gonna say that you've been married for 14 years. I think that's the answer. Oh, I didn't see your profile picture. Maybe you got married when you were like, maybe you got married extremely young. Yeah, that's nice. 14 years, huh? And you're still going strong? Nice. That's awesome. I always love to see that. You know, it's like marriage isn't easy. I wouldn't know. I've never, obviously, I'm not married, but you know, you hear a lot of stories about people who've been in marriages for a while and they kind of, they lose that connection. But other people do well. What? I have 3 cats and 4 siblings. Jade, uh, Jade, I'm gonna say that you have 3 cats. See, I think there's truth to both. I think you have cats and you have siblings, but that exact number, I don't think you have 4 siblings. I think you only have 3 cats. Met when I was 17. Oh, nice. Did you guys go to school together? Or did you meet another way? Curious. He was a friend of a friend. Nice. That's a good way to meet someone because then you already kind of know beforehand a little bit about them. And if you're friends with somebody, then you kind of already know that you're at least gonna get along with whoever they know, at least a little bit. So that makes it easier, I'm sure. That one is a lie. Oh no, I think that's the first part wrong. I have 2 cats, 4 siblings, 2 sisters, 2 brothers. Nice. I have 1 brother. We're twins. Not identical though. Fraternal? Fraternal twins is what we are. You don't really look alike. Yeah. I can't believe it's been 35 minutes since I've got on here. It was random. We met when. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. What instrument does he play? Or is he the singer? Or was he the singer? I play guitar. Drums, nice. I've always wanted to learn drums. Drums and piano are the two instruments I want to learn next. I took guitar lessons a long time. I started when I was like 10. Kept doing it for a while. Enjoyed it. I stopped when I went off to college, but I still play a lot of guitar. And I gave lessons recently, actually. Who's your favorite singer? Band music? I like John Mayer a lot. I'm a big fan of him. If you play guitar, you can play piano. It's very similar. Maybe I'll try. I think I'm gonna try. What I've heard from other people is that, what have I heard from other people? What I think is that the guitar is harder to really to master, and then actually I would have to play piano to really know. I'd be curious to see the differences. Yeah, I'm sure like knowing the chords and knowing all that would help. Knowing how to read music and all that. I feel like once you already know one instrument, it just makes it so much easier to learn another one. Sports. No, I don't play sports. I'm more of a music person. So I did band when I was in high school. I played clarinet, actually. The only reason I chose clarinet, though, was because of Squidward. I always wanted to play clarinet because of Squidward. And then I remember they had in middle school when I started, they had the demonstration, and everyone was just going crazy for the clarinet just because Squidward played it. So a lot of people ended up choosing the clarinet. We had a really big group of clarinet players. You did wrestling for 3 years. I could never see myself wrestling. I'm like a stick, basically. I would need to put on some muscle. If you know a song on the guitar, you mess around. Yeah. I do play by ear. That's kind of what I do. Like a lot of times I'll hear a song or I hear a melody in my head and I just kind of figure it out. I've never been like a by the book kind of person. I hear something and I'm able to connect the dots. Once you get one note, it's easy. It's like all the other notes. Music is easy because it makes sense. You know what I mean? It's like, unless you're playing jazz, sometimes if you're playing jazz or something, there'll be notes that are thrown in there that are like, all right, that's a funky note. But if you're playing within like the diatonic, scale, then it's really easy. Once you really get used to it and you've played a long time, I find that your ear just gets very, very, very good. Yeah, I think I'll try piano. I've done that before, like even when there's a piano laying around, like at an airport or something like that. I'll play around with it And obviously, I don't have the technical skills to really do it, but I can play like a chord or two, just figuring it out, like a triad or something like that. I used to have a keyboard, but I don't know where it went. I don't think I have it anymore. I did clarinet for that. Oh, nice. So we're twins. We did both the clarinet. It's a fun instrument to play. It's really fun. I probably haven't picked it up in like 3 years. Yeah, no. It's been 3 years since I played, but I feel like you never really forget how to play an instrument. Like once you learn, it's all muscle memory. I'm sure I'd be rusty, but I'm sure if I picked it up now, I would still be able to figure it out. It's like riding a bike almost. At least I think. It'd suck if I just picked up a clarinet and it was terrible. But who knows? Yeah, that's pretty cool. You did choir. I never did choir. I never did, like, I was never in any of the musicals. I never did theater, um, or any of that. But I've always wanted to get more into singing and doing that. Um, Definitely after playing guitar, it's like you want to know how to sing too, that way you can play over. I've messed around with the guitar since I was like 4. I have 3 and a ukulele, but I struggle with muscle memory because my seizures. Oh no, that sucks. Um, Ukulele is pretty cool. Girl, you okay? I'm like literally itching myself to death right now. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. I see how red my hand is. I need to stop. It's the eczema. It's really itchy. Thank you, Jade. It gets really, really itchy. It's like it's not just like the thing with eczema is that it's not just like when you have a little itch. Like I just had a little itch on my eye. It's like almost painful. It's like a really, really piercing itch. Yeah. See, I didn't know that. I thought it was like really similar to guitar, but I've never played ukulele. I should try it out. Is it from the sun? I've been trying to figure that out for a while. Like, what is causing it? It could be something that it could be like a body wash I'm using, but I don't think so because I've had it for over 3 years by now. So I think the main cause is stress. That's what they say because once you get stressed out, your cortisol levels raise, and that helps produce the inflammation that causes eczema. Um, I have gone to the doctors. They weren't able to really pin it down exactly. Um, I have an appointment soon coming up, so I'm definitely gonna ask them. I've tried the steroid creams. Um, they work a little bit. It kind of started to come back off and on. I tried what do you call it, the injections that they have. So I tried that. I did Ebglyss, but I never did the full round. Um, but that was sort of effective. So yeah, I've tried a lot. Heat does exacerbate it, yeah, and it is really hot out. So especially with sweat. And that's what I've noticed. When you get really sweaty, it makes it like 10 times itchier. But however, when it's cold out, see, it's like you can't win, because then when it gets cold out, it gets extremely dry, and then it gets, it cracks, and then so it's like you can't win. Kind of sucks. I have heard that they have light therapy for it, where light actually helps it, but like they put a UV on your hand, and I guess it helps. Maybe I'll try that out. I've been thinking about trying that out. It's called light therapy. Do you play Fortnite? No, I do not. I played Fortnite once before. That's all. I never really got into it. I'm sure if I played it a lot, I would enjoy it. Yeah, maybe I'll add you. We can play together. You can put me on to Fortnite. Seems like a fun game, right? They kind of drop you off, and you just kind of fight each other. Not that, right? There's different aspects of the game too, but that's what I remember. Right? You're in this plane and they drop you off. I play Call of Duty. Black Ops 7 is the one I play. Usually just play multiplayer. Sometimes I play zombies too. But yeah. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Hmm. That's crazy. So you literally got sunburn, and it heals your psoriasis. You don't recommend. I don't know. I'm kind of at my last resort with it. I'm not gonna lie. Like anything at this point. Like I'll go out and get burnt if I have to. I know it's not good. I probably wouldn't do that, but like if I did get sunburned, I wouldn't be unhappy, if that makes sense. I'd be like, all right, let's see how it goes. Maybe it'll help it out. It's the humidity that makes it bad. That's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna take you guys with me. New lighting. Just got lucky. You can sort of see it on my face too. Actually, so if you see my nose, you see how it's kind of bruised up a little bit? I whacked myself with the car door. Like, it was like last summer, I just went outside. I was in a rush. I opened the car door. My nose gets clipped. It started bleeding profusely. Psoriasis is a precursor to autoimmune diseases. I have psoriasis since a kid, and I have rheumatoid arthritis. They go hand in hand. My mom has that too. She has rheumatoid arthritis. You have lupus, and that's an autoimmune disease too, right? Yeah. So that's the one thing that's not good about it, is that if if my skin is inflamed, then I know that my immune system is probably struggling, which isn't good. lupus. Yeah, a lot of people had lupus. I've noticed that, you know. Actually, I just learned that Michael Jackson had lupus too. I always forget that. Does cold compress work for you, hon? I haven't tried it enough. I'm gonna try that more. So you just take anything that's cold, like they must sell them at CVS and whatnot. I will do, Jody. Definitely. I definitely will. I have noticed that I've been having like gastrointestinal issues too. So I don't know if that's part of it as well. Just like having to use the bathroom more often. But I also realized that so I was vaping a lot for a while. And I think that was making it worse because I guess nicotine is a laxative or like a mild laxative. So I was vaping for a while and it was really making me have to go to the bathroom a lot. So when I stopped that, it improved. But yeah, please do just get an ice pack or a bag of frozen corn, cold water. We'll put it down there. If it's itchy, it might relieve it a bit. I'll try that out. I might try that tonight because it's really flaring up right now. Bye, Jade. Have a good night. Thank you for coming in. It's definitely a pain. Luckily, right now, it's not really on my face that much, but when it gets on my face, that's the worst. Well, because then you get people looking at you like you have 10 heads. They get so concerned, and I'm just like, I'm just living my life. I can't control, like, everything that happens with my face in terms of my rash, and it's like, I don't know. Sometimes I get insecure about it. Especially when so I had really bad eyelid eczema, too. So it got all over my eyes. And then you itch it. It's a cycle. Like, you itch it, and then that stresses you out more, and then comes back. So it's like you can't win. Because stress is a big trigger for me for eczema. At least it'll help with itching and swelling. Yeah, I'll try it out, Chrissy. Called butterfly rash. Yeah, butterfly rash. That's like when it gets red, right? It's like and then there's another part of lupus called, I think they call it moon face. Is that what they call it? Where your face kind of swells up a little bit from lupus. Yeah, moon face. That's what I thought. I only know this because I know that I've always been a big fan of Michael Jackson, and I know that he had lupus too. I know that, but I don't know a lot about it. Oh, really? Prednisone. Prednisone is like that's an antibiotic, right? Or am I wrong? I think that's an antibiotic. Thank you, Chrissy. I appreciate it. You're right. I shouldn't let other people's opinions affect me. Oh, it's a steroid. All right. Hmm. Well, I'll keep all this in mind. I am going to the doctors in about a week, so I'm hoping I can get it resolved. It's definitely a big stressor for me. I can even show you if I could just figure out how to turn it. Thank you, Chrissy. Yeah, you can see. All right, it's actually not looking too bad right now, but you can just see that it gets really red. You know. Oh, my finger. This hand's even worse. See how bad that is? I've been putting some Manusurf cream on it. Yeah, I'll add you, Isaiah. Isaiah, if you want, you can put your username or whatever in here, and I'll screenshot it. You have that right now, Jody? Yeah, it sucks. Goes up my arm, too, actually. It's really a pain. Yeah, skin, people don't talk about it enough, but skin issues really do have a big effect on your daily life. Because it's not like it's just the skin, it's just the issues with the skin, and then it's the stress that it causes, and then the cycle that you fall into when you scratch. I've been really trying not to scratch it, but it's hard. There was one point where I was scratching it so much that it just started like it looked like I was a zombie, literally, because my face was all scarred up. I had cuts all over my face, and people thought like I got into a fight or something, or like I had a fall, but it was literally just from scratching because of how painfully itchy it was. So I've been trying to get better with that. Yep, stress from the rash, and then Yep, exactly. I'm gonna try that, Jody. I haven't tried that enough. I haven't tried the cold compress. I haven't tried, like you said, the bucket of ice. And I think that could be a huge game changer for me, even if it just helped a little bit. Anything would help at this point. So, yeah. I'm gonna try that out. Definitely tonight I'm gonna have to do it because I'm probably gonna go to bed soon, and I don't want to have to go to bed, dealing with the scratch. Luckily, I don't really scratch in my sleep, though, which is good. I used to scratch a lot in my sleep. And I would just wake up with, blood on literally blood on my pillow, blood on my sheets, blood on, my face, cuts and stuff. That was when it was really, really bad. It's gotten better, but I have to keep moving because the light is censored. It's a sensor light. Yeah, you're right. Sleep is important. When you sleep, it does feel a lot. So I've tried things like putting gloves on and stuff like that. I think you're right. The heat has a big role. Like, there's been times where I'll just be in like a really confined space or something like that, like a bathroom or something, and it's really hot, really humid, and then I get so irritated because it really flares up when you're in that, when it gets humid and you get sweaty. Sweat for me is a big, big issue, especially since it's been so hot out. It gets like 90, even more than that. So it's like it's hard not to scratch and all that. Yeah. Where am I from? I'm from Massachusetts. So I live about 50 minutes to an hour from Boston, depending on the traffic. So it's 1:23 here right now. You're in Mass too. Nice, Jody. Yeah, I definitely feel you, and I know the pain that it can cause. So are you in New Hampshire, Jody? SoCal over here. Um, it wasn't so hot today, right, Joey? It wasn't too hot today. I think it was like today it wasn't too bad, but it's been getting really hot. It's been getting to the high 80s to the 90s. Oh, nice, nice. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, how was it over there, Chrissy? Over in California? Welcome back, Isaiah. Yeah, it's definitely a struggle, but I think I'm gonna come on a lot more, and I'll just talk about it, like my issues with eczema and whatnot. I do a little chronicle, maybe. It's climbing up. Yeah. Yeah, over here today it was really it was actually kind of cloudy out, but it just felt really muggy outside at some points. Right now it's actually kind of nice though. Like there's a nice chill in the air. It's actually really nice out right now. I'm sure it gets really sunny down there. I know that. That's what they say, right? It's always sunny in California. I'll be going live tomorrow night too. I usually go on like around 10 or 11. So I'll go on again tomorrow night. I've been trying to do it every night. You're definitely welcome again tomorrow. Yeah, no problem. The humidity is the worst. Yeah, it must be nice to have that sunny weather down there, or over there out west, but at the same time, I feel like if I like the seasons. That's the one thing I do like about New England and in this area is that we get the seasons. I did research in our general area has an excessive amount of lupus and psoriasis and thyroid cases. I think it's a lot of the mill towns around Massachusetts. I think you might be right. I live in a mill town. I live in Fitchburg, Mass, which is a mill town. There's actually a mill right over there. Maybe I can show you. What they converted it to apartments, but it used to be a mill. You can see it over there. That used to be a mill. So, yeah, it's not good for you. That's for sure. So yeah, that used to be a mill that they converted to apartments some years ago. Yeah, I think you're definitely right. It's a lot of the mill towns. Thank you, Chrissy. I really appreciate that, and I hope you have a good night. And whatever you're dealing with at the same time, I hope you also get better. Good night. Thank you for joining. It'd actually be interesting to do a video about that, Jody. You just gave me an idea for a video. Take care, Jody. Thank you. I appreciate it. And I think I'm also going to head out. But I really appreciate you guys joining. And I'll be back on again tomorrow night. So, yeah. Oh, no, really? I didn't realize it was, I didn't realize it could be fatal. Oh, no. See, I didn't know that. I didn't realize how big of an effect it can have. That is odd. Alright, guys, I'm gonna head out. Oh, Lawrence? My dad grew up in Lawrence. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Lawrence is a big mill town. Even when I drive through there, too, on, the hell do they call it? What's that highway that you go right through? 495. Duh. You know, you go through there and you see all the old mills and whatnot. So, yeah, I live in Fitchburg, which is central Mass. But it's also a big mill town as well. Not so much anymore, but it used to be more so. A lot of the factories are hollowed out now, and the economy's changing, but it definitely has historical roots in textiles and stuff like that. All right, have a good night, guys. And I really appreciate you guys joining. All the love. Peace.